All right, so we're back in Lies of P. And I'm gonna be honest. I played some off stream. Not this save, I started a new save. Why didn't I just teleport? What am I thinking? But I started a new save and I missed some equipment in the starting area that I kind of want to grab. Right? Like, we don't have another one of these. We do, but... that one has more fire resist than the one I'm looking for. Which I think has generally better stats. But yeah, I was having such a good time with this game on Thursday and Friday. I didn't want to wait until Monday to play it again. So I made a new save. And I went for dexterity. And I think dexterity is kind of... it feels like easy mode a little bit.
Out here alone?
I do have everything. And I don't know, maybe that's just from... apparently there was a shortcut I didn't open. I also didn't open this... in the other save. But we definitely do more damage with something like this. So I don't know, we'll see. Well, this goes right back to the very start. And I'm pretty sure what I'm looking for is right next to one of those windows. Let's teleport. Yeah, I know a couple bosses that are coming up. Don't know how they'll go, you know, with our quality build or balance or whatever they want to call it. I think it's here. Yeah, so the next area and a bit past it, I kind of played up to. It was just so fun. I couldn't stop. I wanted to stop. But there's such, like, a nice breadcrumb trail of, like, stuff to find and, you know, new areas. It's just... the game is really well paced, I think. And they'll probably... I can't talk now. Probably be some moments where it slows down. Or maybe like, oh, well, you know, this weapon is really good, but you don't get it until way later in the game. Yeah, it was there. It actually does have slightly more physical. Everything else is lower. I think I'll just keep this on. And I think there's a few just like random items that I didn't pick up. Like the collectibles that one of the... It wasn't a merchant, but it was the fox and the cat guy. They sold me a book. There's 5 of them. Apparently I picked one up earlier in the game, and I didn't know where it came from. And I don't think I have it. This save. Or maybe I do. But apparently there's like emotes. Yeah, from just like, yeah, reading these. And by read, I mean go to the very last page. And I know about the secret here, but I guess you specifically need to pick up the item to get it. Alright, but that's all I wanted to grab in this area. Let's start making some progress. Also, something else that I didn't get spoiled because I was playing. I got spoiled because I was just watching YouTube shorts, as one does to whittle away the hours. I learned that the way I was thinking the game is wrong in terms of the truth and lie system. Where I said, oh, we want to tell the truth because, you know, we want to be a real boy. Telling lies makes you more real. So I had that spoiled. Nice. And that there's just multiple endings, but I was expecting that. Obviously, when there's a truth and lie system, there's going to be multiple endings. I'm still going to look around for items. I know where a chunk of stuff is, but I did not remember that. You know, when you just grab everything, you never remember where specific things are, except for, like, maybe some equipment. I'll take it. So we're going to be skimming those whenever we pick something up. Yeah, really enjoying Lies of P. Feels almost like Dark Souls 3. Like if we had Dark Souls 3 too, that's what this would be. Also, I learned there's a jump button. If there's an option to change, like, what the controls are, I might do that. It's like Dark Souls 2 controls. Why did I not go here? I'm dumb. And how do I explain that point a little bit more? Like, it does seem very linear. Like, it doesn't seem like there's ever a point where you get a selection of which area to go to. It kind of leads you into the next zone, which Dark Souls 3 got criticized for, I think, a little bit later after it came out. Because the game is still really good. I think just, you know, that initial wave of like, okay, it's Dark Souls 3, which, and it does play the best out of the initial 3 Dark Souls. But in terms of like the exploration, it's very much go here, go here, go here. There's like some branching, but not too much. And I would imagine for, you know, a smaller scale game, it's going to be pretty limited. That's not a bad thing. I think as long as the game is fun to play through, it doesn't really matter how linear it is.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker? You've been warned, child. I am a sinner who could not save the ones I loved. If I let you go up there, that will only compound my sin. Even if it hurts, persevere, my child. Having only one leg and one arm should curb your curiosity. Child, only the worthy may pass.
A big punch. I did not fight this person before. I lied to them last time.
You'll soon find out. Falling down here is better than devouring terror above.
I'm trying to do my heavy attack. My controller is not registering the button click. I do not like that heavy attack, actually. We're dead. We're dead. Man, maybe if my move actually came when I needed it to and not, you know, 2 staggers after, that wouldn't have happened. But no, can't register my R2 button. I think it's because this weapon is slower than what I'm used to now. Because the dexterity stuff is just so fast. You can just block and you can do everything. And, you know, you can get killed by little robots with pitchforks, too. Yep. Yep. Dex players are carried. I'm calling you out now. Just like Luke players and Ken players. There's not even any PvP. I'm just mad salty. About, the wall. I don't think I'm gonna stick with this weapon. I might stick with the handle, even though I don't like the strong attack. But I don't know. We're going kind of balanced, so I don't really know what the game kind of has for us. I'm definitely going to be hitting this dude with a flame sword.
Only the worthy may pass. Cherish your life.
I don't know the timings, y'all.
Miss more death.
It's not great.
Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more death.
That one's pretty fast.
Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness. The cursed angel's wing.
I didn't realize that was really doing a number on my durability.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town,
What do I want to talk about? There's not much I want to talk about. It's just kind of a generic weekend.
Fascinating town.
Not much
Moonlight,
going
just
on.
fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope.
Just thought about,
pulley. So,
playing more
thanks
Lies
for
of
building
P.
it on a cliff, Saint Frangelico.
I did finish the Fortnite Battle Pass.
Frangelico, wonderful
It
saint,
was actually the last
wonderful. Anyway,
set of challenges were so
next
easy. I
up,
just
the
did it like a
Bridge of
couple games,
Atonement.
which is
While
nice.
you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends.
That'll be
Enjoy
done.
the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride.
New season I think starts up in a week-ish, maybe less than a week.
Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide.
And I don't know if I'll stream it. I've kind of weaned off streaming
You
Fortnite.
look annoyed.
It's kind of a
You? I'm sure it's fine.
end the
Let's get a move
stream
on,
kind of
pal.
game that doesn't get uploaded.
Something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that? No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
I also feel like the lore in this game is probably easier to understand than like Dark Souls. Just seems like there's so much, and the characters tell you like a lot as well. I know that's the way to go around, but I know there's some items I want to pick up. And I hope we do find some good balanced weapons. I know we can alter the handles a little bit. I don't know. I guess we could kind of use whatever. As long as we like the handle. Kind of use whatever weapon we want. But I did get far enough in my other file to get the boss weapons finally. And I did start using the umbrella, which seems to be one of the best dexterity weapons, at least that I can use
What is
and see.
happening? What's their problem?
Because it has S scaling after you modify the handle.
Altered. I don't know what's going on. Keep those eyes and ears open.
Which it's kind of nuts that it lets you do that. You know, typically with Dark Souls is, you know, the boss weapons, the way that they are, yeah, you can upgrade them a little bit, but usually you can't, you know, move things around too much. I do know a little bit later we get a prayer emote. And I guess it gives you more human points, is what I'm going to call it. Also, I may have missed a riddle somewhere. I don't know if I did, or if the game kind of just lets you pick and choose where you want to use your Trinity keys.
I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist.
But I didn't
I'm
hear
looking for
any
your
like
legendary
bones
golden
around
fruit.
until like way later,
I
way
was able
way
to use
past
medicine to slow the
the door that I
infection
was
spread.
kind
I
of looking
have
to
the
open.
petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can. Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation. Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
The cube.
The people of ancient, they claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite.
So I feel like the cube is kind of like the
But it's said to
flask
react to
of
someone
wondrous
who has
physics
ergo and grant them
from Elden Ring. It kind of
power.
has that
If
little
you can help
extra
me with the gold
effect
coin tree,
that you
I'll
can
give
put on your
more of this.
character.
Seems there's I'm headed to the Saint. The people of ancient, they claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteor. I don't know how it works, but it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them power. You ever
Sorry if
wish
I'm kind
upon
of
a
skipping
star
through
or
the text. I
something?
have heard this already
I
before.
hope this wish stone helps you with that.
What was I talking about? I completely lost my train of thought. I know I said, like, the last thing I said before talking to that guy was human points. So I guess we're going, like, full machine points. Oh, and I finally kind of watched, I mean, I guess this is why I was getting recommended so much Eliza P stuff, because I started looking it up. Not like specifically later in the game, but a developer letter, maybe some update stuff. They're already talking about a sequel, which is kind of nuts. So I don't know if that means that the ending is kind of open-ended, or if, like, they're just gonna do, like, another one, like, kind of from, like, Dark Souls to Bloodborne. It's not like a Pinocchio sequel. If you rest here, that guy shows up again. Or not? To teleport? I know he moves. I accidentally got him to move. Maybe I should have just went back to the hotel. Should have done that in the first place.
I'll use my power.
All right. I think we do need a little bit more stam. Only get 2 levels. Right now, let's keep it pretty equal, I think. I think we're okay on health.
I am able to wield. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it. Called it that now you are
I don't think we have anything really new. Kind of just rocking this still.
I know my way. A star.
Oh, I never talked to them about that.
If you want, don't look at a stargate.
At the house of.
I'll have to buy some of that later.
I always well. Of course, if you ever need. I always
I'm just
welcome.
gonna exhaust his dialogue. Do we have any quartz? That's in this. Where is it? I don't think we have any.
Welcome to. The Grand First Law, Second, Third Law, Fourth. I told you about the boss, the sweep, the store. That is what.
Okay. Moving on. And you know, after playing this game for so long, not for so long, but as much as I have, I can kind of see why it kind of got so like drastically successful. Okay, him moving doesn't really change much. Okay, I thought he got like more dialogue. Because it definitely feels like a From Software game. It just feels like it. And I know the other day I was talking about clones, and I don't think I talked about much about like the Souls-like games. But you can kind of tell when they're trying to do something different. And you know, when it's a From Software game. And this really does feel like it's made by From Software, even though it's not. All right, I know this area gave me a lot of trouble. Specifically not this part, but the next part. These are all two-piece. But you know I'm going for those items. And in that developer or director's letter, they talk about you know, their staff being like big fans of Team Ninja. That's annoying. I feel like Team Ninja have their own style to Souls likes. Like, I've only played a bit of Neo, like the demo. And I definitely wanted to play Strangers in Paradise, whatever it's called. But they definitely add a bit more flair to the combat. Which this game definitely has. But I think they tone it down in this game to be closer to how From Software would do it. It's definitely more, you know, there's more thought into it. Not to say like Team Ninja, you know, they don't think about it, but I think they have their own way of doing things. I definitely could have jumped that if I was better at the video game. So this is where we either live or we die like 4 times. Okay. We lived. And I know that's there, and we can use the arm to go over there and get stuff. But I think that just... there's an elevator route you can take, and it's just... that's the way they want you to do it. I would rather not go around again. Just to spare you that. Well... let's go around again. I thought I was smart. I'm gonna be honest, thought I was smart. I'm like, oh, there won't be any collision. It'll just let me go over. I feel like in a Team Ninja game, that would work. Maybe that's kind of a good example. It feels like in a Team Ninja game, that would work. They'd just be like, yeah, you can just go over there. Who cares? In a From Software game, they'd be like, yeah, you bonked your head on the wall. What do you think was going to happen? Yeah, this area is still giving me trouble. I mean, that's kind of partly why I wanted to play as well. Because I think it is fun to see people's first playthrough. But I also think it's kind of annoying when, you know, someone's stuck on something for a long time. And I mean, that's kind of like personal preference. Because like there's some stuff that you're going to be stuck on for a long time, like Millennia. Even like the last boss of Elden Ring's pretty tough. And you can only watch so much before, you know, either wanting to see the end or just like move on. Yeah, definitely playing this makes me want to go back to Sekiro. And maybe that'll be our next game. Okay, I thought that was a safe spot. So I know up that ladder is where the other door is, the Trinity door that I was talking about. But I've not opened it. That's why I'm kind of thinking I missed a telephone somewhere. Also, I looked up, as I said, oh, this is the one of the enemies that I think they nerfed. I didn't look up all the nerfs, but I was looking more like into the details of what the heck I was talking about. And it wasn't that they nerfed the guy. It's that they had changed a passive ability that you unlock, like to just be like default, your guy has it. And they just added like something else. Because what looked like, you know, players were dealing with was like the hammer spam. He would just spam you on the ground. If you didn't have that ability, you just had to take it. There could be secret over there. I haven't gone over there. I know there's a big guy in there. So apologies if you were wanting me to get japed. I know there's a big guy in there. He'll probably kill us. Don't worry. I mean, we got to get back down there anyway, so. Live or die. Doesn't really matter to me. The move is very weird. I'll take it. Never mind. He was a lot harder the first time. Great, that's important for us. Where's the entrance? I don't think it's that far away. Oh, we just have to go. Yeah, it's up the ladder. I was just wondering because I know there's that secret tunnel that gets opened when you drop the torch. Just wanted to know what our run back was going to be like. 'Cause I think this gets us to another Stargazer and into the main boss zone.
Archbishop Andreas once told me, always be true to myself. I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
All right, let's just take the teleport. That last chunk of treasure.